Hello, my name is Kyle Nelson, owner and blogger at kyle-nelson.com, as well as I am an internet entrepreneur. I have many websites out there. And today I wanted to share a little bit with you about SEO. And in particular, I wanted to share with you what a link wheel is and how to effectively make a link wheel with the new Panda and Penguin updates, and what the difference between a closed and an open link wheel is in particular. Now, to get us started, as you can see, this is my personal blog. So we're going to go over, and I'm going to show you what people traditionally did for backlinking and what Google initially, in the beginning stages used to like. But it doesn't like this anymore because it seems very unnatural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first show you what a traditional, I wouldn't really call it a link wheel. I guess I would more just call it, traditional backlinking and traditional traffic coming to your money site. And that's what I call this right here, is a money site. That would be the website where you're trying to get the most traffic, where you're trying to most likely make your money from, or a website where you're providing a service, product, whatever it may be. Maybe you blog, you're an internet marketer, whatever it may be. We're going to call it your money site. And so traditionally what we used to do is, of course, we used to submit to RSS feed directories. We used to do backlinks. Maybe it was on a blog. Maybe it's just simply commenting on blogs, doing some backlinks on something like additional forum signatures and doing backlinks in forums. Then we had videos that we would do, like on YouTube. And then, there was the traditional social bookmarking. Now, don't get me wrong, all of this still works, but Google is starting to have these become more, I would have to say, gray hat SEO, because these are becoming more unnatural to the algorithms with Google. And so what you need to do in order to rank high with the new updates in Google is do a link wheel. Now, these link wheels, they can take some time, of course, but they are very, very helpful with ranking, and they make it become more natural looking. And that's what Google wants. Google loves the natural look. It does not want unnatural looking backlinking. Many of us go out there and comment on blogs and forums, 10, 15, 100 times a day, and those backlinks are strong and everything, but they're not natural. And so what I'm going to show you is how to set one up, exactly what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you the difference between an open and closed wheel, link wheel. So first of all, here's your money site like we started. Now what we're going to do is, to set up this, we're going to do a smaller one. We're going to first have something like an e-zine article. And that is one of the tiers. That's one of them. That's going to be on tiers. There's going to be several different tiers on this. And so the second one will be, let's say, a Squidoo page. The next one will be a Go Articles article. Next one will be a Buzzle article. Next one will be a Weebly. This is a Web 2.0 website where you can make a website for free. And let's say the next one is a WordPress.com blog. Now, all of these, you can consider Web 2.0 websites. And so what happens is, what we're doing is we're having all of this, all these articles, different blogs that you're making, Squidoo Lens, you're going to have them all have a backlink. One pointing to the money site, which is your money site, maybe a call to action, maybe it's in the signature of the author, which is you. They're all going to have a link somewhere in it to your money site. And then within it somewhere, you're going to have a link pointing to the next. So the WordPress.com, somewhere on that website, will point to an e-zine article. That e-zine article will point to a Squidoo. The Squidoo will point to the Go article. And so forth and so on. The Go article will go to the Buzzle. And the Buzzle will go to the Weebly. Now, like I was saying, you can have a closed link wheel and an open link wheel. Lots of controversy. Depends what type of SEO consultant you'll talk to. I personally believe in having an open link wheel. Now, a closed one, I would connect this. I don't like that because then it's showing Google that it looks more unnatural, that all of it's connecting. That's just not natural. Now, these link wheels do happen naturally. A website will connect to another, and then it'll connect to the next. And what this is doing is it's pushing lots of link juice, and it's building each one of these Web 2.0s, it's building it stronger and stronger. Now, if we go back to here, how we had this. Now, what we're going to do is all of these different ones, like social bookmarking, RSS, forums, videos, we're going to have those point to the next ones. And so what this is going to be is RSS. Oops. And then we're going to have another one, social bookmarking. We're going to have another one, pushing some backlinks to it. And then it's going to continue the same for each one. RSS. Social bookmarking. And then, different backlinks pointing to it. Maybe it's blog commenting, maybe it's on a forum, maybe you're doing a video. And see, what this is doing is it's building and giving authority to these websites. And it is putting a tier between your money site and all of the old traditional ways what we would do. Now, all three of these would, of course, be duplicated many times, but with, don't want to have to do that many times, but just showing you these are two examples of what you can do. Now, with this, you want to point them here, and this is giving more authority to these websites. These websites are already high PR, high page rank on Google. I believe some of them, Easy Articles is like a 7 or 8 now. Some of them are 6s, 5, 7s, and those are high PRs going to your website. And then your specific Web 2.0, like WordPress.com blog, that Web 2.0 is getting lots of authority pointing to your website. And these are all pushing towards it. And so it's basically just lots of link juice. It looks a lot more natural. This first tier is pretty much more of a firewall, is what I like to call it. It's like on a computer, it's blocking, the bad things that are on the internet to your computer. This is kind of like a firewall for your website. So it's only legitimate, clean backlinks and websites pointing to your website. It's just good for protection, because if you're out there, doing tons of backlink commenting, backlink boosting out there to your website, Google will pick up and you will get penalized for that. And hopefully we wouldn't want this, but you can be de-indexed and never show up on Google again. And that's what we're trying to stay away from. So, this is a link wheel. I just wanted to show this with you. These link wheels are very powerful. They will help you if you're trying to get indexed higher, higher ranking in the search engines. And just, I'll have a list on the blog post that will be connected to this in the description below. The blog post will tell you different Web 2.0 ideas, RSS feed aggregators, places where you can get backlinks, social bookmarking websites, and so forth. So thanks for your time. I hope this link wheel explanation really helps you out, and the best to you with your ranking. And this is Kyle Nelson. Talk to you soon, and signing off.